All right. I've been doing some heavy stuff on the channel lately. I've been getting into a lot of internal things. So yeah, let's bring it back to the science of nature on this one. This is probably more the energy that y'all prefer than that heavy stuff, right? People don't like to be vulnerable, so I chose to sacrifice my vulnerability. You know, um, you know, I I, I I use some of my own exercises to help me get through that. Music therapy, where I put on I put on some music that it helps me get over that hurdle, helps me process the pain. So here we are. Give thanks. But all of this just shows me how much we need to reconnect to nature. Um, in every sense, you know. And, humans are mammals. We are mammal species. We are communal, family, group, group species. You know, we go in groups in pride and family herds. That's how we operate. Not solo individuals. You will be picked off and eaten in nature. If you was to be an individual, the way we promote in the society, you would be dead in nature. So, being that I'm connected to source, you know, my internal need, my internal natural instinct desire to be with a clan, a pride, and a family overwhelms me sometimes. But I have to, um, like I said, in nature you would be dead, but we have to live in our solitary here in society. I don't know if that's a curse, but we live with it. I'm going back off topic, aren't I? But no, I'm not. I'm not. so um, part of all that, you know, part of that understanding your nature. The more you connect with nature, the more you might feel certain things because you're longing for nature's natural connections. But also with that longing and internal connection and that deeper connection to nature, what also happens is your digestive system simplifies. The more connected you become to nature and to self and to earth, the more your digestion will simplify, and that'll be hard to function because the culture in which we live in and the tradition which we have, which is so centered around food, um, being the main source of entertainment. You see, and when food is the main source of entertainment, that becomes very addictive because it's very stimulating. You know, because if you look at nature, nature eats monomeals. Monomeals. Out of the 144,000 creatures on the planet, 139,000 eat mono meals. Um, in its natural state. No additives, no concoctions, no doctoring and altering and of any kind. No stove, no blender, no juicer, no seasoning, no spices, no need. They like it as it is. So you know the only food that we like as it is, just as it comes, straight to you, raw, untampered with fruits. Fruits. Not only the nuts and seeds that we love to consume in the raw food world. And ask yourself, can you really sit down to a meal of avocados? So, um, which ones can you sit down and have a meal to? A lot of other ones. The ones that we're mostly bored with. We have to learn how to make those our meals, our main meal sources. Simplifying because our digestive system is calling for it. And plus, with everything that's going on right now, the last thing you need to do is be burdened down with digestive issues, with digestion. Digesting is a heavy, taxing energy source from the body. And if you're eating cooked foods, you are making your body have an immune system response, which then causes your body to have to go into a healing process. So we we're essentially robbing our bodies of life when we eat complicated foods. And is that something that we really want to do in the name of entertainment? In the name of entertainment? Yeah. So simplify, simplify. You know, in these changing times, you can either be sad, be mad, be stressed out, or you can be simplifying and realizing what life really is, what it's about, what is its purpose, versus what you've been told it's about and what you've been told is the purpose, which usually suits the and benefits the bigger heads. you know, um, yeah. So the the objective is still nature. That is still the call because it's always nature. You can never get around it, even though we are we are living in a collision course with nature. This is still nature because you have you have all kind of like it's actually amazing when you really observe all the different type of species on the planet, right? So I ask myself time and time again, I sit down and I ask myself, what are humans? What really are humans? I know what humans claim to be, but I don't believe that. That you got this food chain and humans are up here, and humans have now separate themselves and know like they're not part of the ecosystem, and we see the result of that. We see the result of humans separating themselves from the natural world and the natural order. You know, so when I really look into the chaos that's in the minds and the depravity that's in the minds and the disdain for the very essence that is life that is in humans. Like humans are the only species that poisons itself as a form of entertainment. You know, poisons itself as a form of entertainment repeatedly and joyfully. Get sick and do it again. So yeah, that's not a healthy animal. If we saw our dog do that, we would say that our dog snapped. Something happened to our dog. It might have a parasite in the brain. You know, so humans are being operated by parasites for sure, right? Because that's what you would say. You would say there's something wrong with your dog. If your dog ate something and you had to keep stopping your dog from eating something that made it sick, you would say, "Dang, this dog is stupid. This is an inbred. Something's wrong with this dog." So I don't know. Are humans inbred? Because there's some kind of stuff on stupid that humanity has. So obviously it's programming and engineering to keep you away from knowing self, because if you truly knew self, you wouldn't uphold the structure of slavery, the economy, the industry, you know? So yeah, natural order, we have to forward to that. We have to forward to that in a in a in a in a in a in a, in a sense in a sense of community and simplicity. Yes, I give thanks.